Yeah, I'm completely convinced that the boy moms are never going to beat the allegations. There's something almost sacred in the way that some women tend to talk about their sons. You've seen it plastered across T-shirts and hashtags, "Mama's boy forever," or "He's the man of my dreams. I just gave birth to him." At first, it seems very harmless. A proud mom who's doting on her child, but beneath all of that sweetness lies a dark truth. Some boy moms coddle their sons so intensely, they don't just raise these boys, they raise men who grow up to be entitled, arrogant adults. Men who expect the world, and especially women, to mother them for the rest of their lives. And these moms don't always see it for what it is. To them, their devotion feels like love. They brag about their sons being the man of the house when he's still in elementary school. They gush over him like he's a partner instead of a child, treating him less like a kid and more like a little husband who fills the emotional gaps left by absent or disappointing men in their lives. He becomes her king, her protector, her hero, all roles that are far too heavy for a child. That boy doesn't learn how to exist in a relationship as an equal. He learns to exist on a pedestal and he carries that entitlement into adulthood. The coddling shows up elsewhere too. These moms excuse every bad behavior, brushing off cruelty with phrases like "boys will be boys" or blaming everyone else for their son's mistakes. He doesn't learn how to clean up after himself because he's just not good at doing chores. He doesn't have to apologize because he didn't really mean it. By never holding him accountable, what she's doing is teaching him that the world will always bend to his whims. And then later on, when he's grown, he expects this same treatment from his partner: endless forgiveness, zero accountability, and someone always cleaning up the mess that he left behind. There's also the suffocating, blurred boundary kind of coddling, the kind where mom leans on her son for emotional support, uh, venting about her problems, her adult problems to this child, her loneliness, even her romantic struggles. He becomes her confidant, her protector, her emotional husband. He grows up believing that love looks like enmeshment, that a woman's job is to listen, soothe, and carry his emotional baggage. He doesn't learn reciprocity. He learns that a woman exists to nurture him. And no matter how selfish or demanding he becomes, and here's the ugliest truth of it all: many of these men go on to seek wives who will step directly into their mother's shoes. They want a partner who'll do all the cooking, the cleaning, the coddling, the cheerleading, the ego stroking. They don't want an equal, they want a replacement mother who doubles as a sex partner. That's the dangerous cocktail of nurturing gone wrong. Men who believe that they deserve unconditional worship, physical service, and sexual access, all rolled up into one woman. And when that woman refuses, when she dares to demand equity, accountability, or some independence, the mask slips and the man child reveals the rage that always sat just beneath the surface. It's kind of bordering on, if not is, narcissism. And this narcissism doesn't appear out of nowhere. It's nurtured into these households. It's wrapped in warm blankets of conditional love and toxic devotion. It's in the endless praise without humility, the excuses without consequence, the mother son bond so blurred that he never learns to stand alone. A boy grows into a man who thinks that he is some kind of prize, that his presence is enough, and that the women in his life exist to serve him, just like his mother did. If we want to stop raising narcissistic, self centered boys, we have to stop raising sons as if they are lovers in waiting. A mother's job is not to inflate her son's ego until it blots out the son. It is to teach him empathy, accountability, and respect, to love him without smothering him, to prepare him for partnership and equity in relationships, not worship. Because if he grows up expecting a mother he can sleep with, he is not ready to be anyone's